Beepy. Beepy bo beepy. Some water? Some water? Does anyone chat have a big screen beyond headset? Huh? Big screen beyond headset. I don't. I just have an index. My parents just got the Apple one. My dad got one from him and my mom. About the screen blocking during stream. The streamer not noticing until they look at the stream themselves. Yeah, I don't know. It could be a streaming software issue, or it could be like a capturing issue. Because, like, for example, if you see, like, around the borders, like, here, around the borders of the stream, you can see that, and that's just the cutoff of where it captures my headset. Oh my god. Holy shit. Help me. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm physically dying. Pick up, baby. Put down, baby.
Hey, Finley.
Hi.
How's it going?
Mostly fine.
Oh. See, somebody's, taking a little nap.
Very eepy. She's been napping pretty much since we started heading here. We had an energetic day.
Oh.
So she might end up sleeping through the entire thing. We'll see.
Oh, that's fine. Right.
Am I allowed to approach?
Nothing against having... Nothing wrong with having a nice long night's sleep.
She's sleeping.
Oh, little baby.
I have learned she can sleep through anything. So I'm not very concerned.
Yeah, when they want their beauty rest, they get their beauty rest.
I wish that worked for me.
So, what's difficult? So, I was gonna ask if you wanted to approach and see.
This is me.
Some of their other tales should be soon to come out.
She's very cute.
Hopefully. Do you know how long it takes for each one?
That very heavily depends and varies, honestly. They genuinely take the similar amount of time. They should have maybe 2 to 3, maybe in the next week and a half.
Hi, Finley.
Hi.
Vulpix.
Yeah.
Don't be too...
Hmm?
Don't be too...
Remembered.
Vulpix.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Right there.
She will sleep through anything.
Since you just got here, would you like some tea or cookies? I made both.
No, I'm fine. I don't really like.
Would you like some blood, honey?
Things.
There's stuffed peppers and stuffed mushrooms too.
Which is good.
That I would make.
Hopefully this means we're,
Alright, Jada made those.
Oh.
So, I'm assuming you've had at least 1 or 2 stories. Have you found any complications with them?
Well, they keep trying to run into the fireplace, so there's that.
Oh, that might be a hint as to one of their abilities, maybe.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I'm a little too nervous to find out right now.
We'll find out the other way.
Uh-huh.
The non-fireplace
The
way.
non-fireplace way. It's, I was right. She is a chaos wrecker? Reeker?
I'm actually not familiar with that individual, so.
We'll never
Chaos bringer.
that word. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
She wreaks chaos wherever she goes. But mostly when she's awake.
Oh, right.
She's a little more mobile now.
absolutely curious. Mm-hmm.
She still struggles every once in a while.
It's good.
Would you like some tea? Because I have oolong tea.
No, I'm okay.
That's good. It means that they're getting the proper amount of exercise and muscle growth.
Stuffed mushroom or stuffed pepper?
Mushroom.
Mushrooms more savory and peppers more spicy.
Oh,
Pepper.
pepper.
Yeah?
Okay.
Sometimes
Been
it's
doing well?
sweet pepper.
Yeah, I'm good. Bit
There you go.
fancy right now, but I'm fine.
I like your nail.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Hey, Joe.
Helmet's not on too tight, is it?
It took a while.
No, it's good.
Imagine.
Where have you been after? Ever since the old job?
I need to
Haven't
get
seen
less
it
boring.
since.
I like your nails too.
Come here.
Oh, what is that?
Gotcha.
It's a quill.
My blood
Oh.
is thoroughly mutated.
That's a pen?
Mhm.
That is so
It's
cool.
in water,
Well,
Oh,
it's
that-
not like it doesn't have an ink
Ooh.
canister.
and it moves.
I have it in my button.
Oh, that is not good.
So it's more of like one of those feathered pens. You dip and then you can write.
Would get
Yeah.
out clean from.
What if,
Would
I wonder
you
if you could enchant it to refill it?
would you want Madam Owner to see the baby?
Probably.
Indeed, I
Okay.
believe everyone here is,
Maybe go out with Reese. I haven't
Madam.
heard from him in a fair bit.
He's been
Well,
alright.
I know they've been
He's enjoying
injured.
his new toy.
It's good to hear.
Oh my
Hopefully you're
goodness.
enjoying your
For a
new.
while now.
Meet Mia.
Hopefully you're enjoying your new toy. We got the.
I saw the picture. I love them so much.
She's sleepy.
I'm thoroughly enjoying.
I am not going to touch them even though I very much want to.
This is quite nice. Was there-
You kind of can. Well,
Mama, go back.
I don't know. You might be able to.
little hurt.
We'll check out with others.
Like a little.
Mhm.
Jaden. Happy birthday, man.
You.
So I'm going to avoid
You heard
class.
Did I already tell you about the ward? I assume that's what you're talking about.
Yes, you did.
Just on the
Because if we didn't, I would look at them and be like, oh, look at you, little sweetie baby. And then I would have burned fingers.
Mm-hmm. And it's just so she doesn't get overstimulated by the malice plus the people.
I take no offense. Besides, who knows? They might change into an entirely different Vulpix if left on their own.
She's fast asleep. Alright, I'm not gonna disturb her.
My major concern only, of course, being the stress amount, even with the change. I want to avoid as much Yes. stress this early on as possible.
It is very important to keep a child as peaceful as possible in their developing years.
That's the intent.
And
Especially since she's a
it seems to be going very well.
I'm very happy to hear that. Now then, Zolteri,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be cleaning out the attic.
Oh,
Ah,
You are in charge. If there is no more
very
security,
well.
please close things up.
congratulations.
Of course.
Mona,
You have
A
responsibility.
rewarding job.
forgetting something?
It's very rewarding, at least.
I am sorry, I had 5 conversations. You were supposed to be the first one.
I was playing a game. I was playing a game with Vigor.
It's good to see everything excited.
It's nice. It's been a while since
Is
it's
that
been
what I'm
out.
expecting?
Looks nice.
Hmm?
Oh, hi.
was saying she's not what I expected.
No.
Neither for me, if I'm being honest. I didn't expect it myself. I was really afraid of her for a while.
I can imagine. A lot of people are, but
Yeah, however, I didn't get it.
not
Well,
me.
I had a couple of reasons to be, but
But yeah, now I have.
Hard for me to
thankfully
get
those
spooked.
are.
But that's fun all the time. Most part.
Yeah.
I
That
didn't
does-
happen to grow up with ghost stories much.
Oh.
All the horrors I had to deal with were very
That's fair.
material.
Up front,
So-
yeah.
So I didn't really. There's no real emotional connection to
Yeah,
the word
Roland.
banshee for me.
Evening, Isaacs.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And every
Hey,
other ghost
good to
I've
see
met has
you.
been pretty nice. Like Annalise.
Good to see you too.
Hmm.
Finley.
Hello.
Michael, what are you wearing?
I
A maid
am.
outfit?
A maid outfit?
He's
What are you
purple
wearing?
maids.
Armor.
I was assuming maid outfits were supposed to be like black and white.
No, they
That's
can
kinda
be
what
any
other
kind of
clothes do.
color.
That's
Mine is blue.
There are
Fair
different
enough,
styles
yeah.
of maids.
There.
yeah. Black and white just seems to be the most traditional color, but it doesn't necessarily have to be.
I can't say I know much about maids
So,
myself.
how
I
has
really
baby
watched the
proofing
movie,
been?
And that's usually stuff from
Would you wanna
Ha
pitch?
rich people.
ha ha
I'm
ha.
sure I saw
ha.
it rich when I was younger. And what the hell not. Thanks, Mike.
Antiques
Call me Mike.
and baby
Also,
proofing
Um,
don't go together.
magic was in
Ah.
flux when I made that, so it might
Yeah.
have a random positive effect.
Yeah.
So like a buff.
Mm.
So just to be warned, it's a low chance.
They'll eventually grow to
Just letting you know.
understand.
I think I'll pass on the magic then.
I'm curious as to how you prepared for the fire.
Fire extinguishers
But
in every
yeah,
room.
don't really know much about maids because
Mmm.
back home,
Makes
that's more of a
sense.
rich people thing, and it wasn't rich.
Generally-
Then you have magic, you know,
Not
you
leaving
can
just
just
in the Navy.
with
Patrol.
Uh-huh.
You can
yeah.
Well,
swap the floors with
Besides,
someone.
you can definitely help with
Eyes'
that.
magic can do that. I don't actually
True.
know if mine can. I haven't tried.
That I don't know.
Tiny.
Hi.
Very
I should
small.
have.
Good to see you.
Yeah, Snuggle.
Mm,
She has put on like a few pounds though, which is good. I assume.
That's good. Of course. At this point, they're gonna start, you know, gradually eating more.
I mean, I know with like normal babies, they're supposed to gain a range amount of weight when they come out, but I don't know with Pokemon.
They're. It's around this point I think they're gonna start actually being fully inquisitive. Like, you know, before they would just blankly stare and like interact. Now they're actually looking and are gonna start actually try to think a little more.
Oh, she was
Which means they'll start
inquisitive
having-
last week.
Technically,
Should have seen her.
I'm just a
She
normal
crawled under the couch.
tiger, but genetically
We had a little
weird.
adventure.
I don't have saber-tooth DNA.
That's good to see.
The person who looked
But now they're gonna start
genetic-
getting more individualistic tastes. They're gonna start not favoring certain berries and juices. They're gonna start favoring some kinds.
Hello.
I need to get all the berries. And let 'em try
We're
them
definitely
all.
gonna start doing some taste testing.
Uh-huh.
And
And combination testing.
ooh, that's a fun part.
Pairing. I can make a charcuterie board for Pokemon.
Yeah,
All those tattoos on my body.
Oh, they're gonna be.
I'm curious as to what.
She's going to be.
Oh, they
completely
are absolutely curious as to what they're going to want to do.
I love
No
the
idea.
Frizz.
They're going to be a very, very smart Pokemon. It makes me wonder what they're going to want to do in their life with that smart.
We'll find out.
Puppers was going to bed. If they are hanging around here a lot more, they might honestly make some good friends with the pup races.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's technically the second time since
Mhm.
10.
Who's will find out.
I'm thinking about doing a small opening next week for the ranch.
Oh,
If you want, you can bring them on down.
sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be more. Normally, it's gonna be more members based, but with all things considered,
A
I
grand
definitely want to
opening.
see them there.
After I told him that most people just go
I'm gonna
going
try
to
to
ask
make
when
it
you wish for
not
the
too
incense guy.
big.
not that it's a bad thing, just
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to have a talk about that.
interesting that like
Well,
Have a few varieties made already.
shorten
Hello, Finley.
I can say.
they'll typically just shorten the
I've actually got a small list of shipments that things that Pokemon in particular favor, and I think you could check it over and see if you can make some cool combinations out of them.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, I've been starting at least some research.
Yeah,
and
AA
putting
was on
a
hiatus.
couple things together that you
Good
maybe
night,
should
Jumbo.
try.
Have a good CB.
All
And
right,
then I can go from there.
take a look.
Perfect.
I'm sure Edelin's gonna be a very big fan of it at least. She tends to like the incense a lot more.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And then there was
Actually,
one person
Finley, I also had a question for you.
who had joined it because
I am seeking out some potential artisans of the proper artistic variety because I realize that as part of my trousseau for the upcoming wedding, I am going to need some paintings and things that are embroidered or otherwise embellished.
Ah,
I mean, like I said,
that I can do.
it ain't an insult. I don't really care what people call me.
Well, that would be wonderful.
Okay?
That and also if you know any proper. I also seeking out particularly someone who may be able to make a Kaiowase shell set. What do they call it? Shell game, I believe, in the common.
Ah.
It is very old custom from where I'm from. Sort of a game. You take two matching sets of shells from a clam or something like that. Take them apart. You draw inside very artistic pieces of either scenes from the tales of Genji or other literature, poetry on one side and the other. Then
Yes.
people pick them up and try to match
Yes.
them. It is sort of a symbolic of a pair. So people getting married.
I see.
Hmm.
Well, I
Quite a
do
busy
know about
season.
painting. I've never painted on shells.
I
though.
don't got one.
I've painted with shells.
Oh, I see. That would be
A lot of paints
Aye.
were used to be made out of them.
With.
Yeah, I named myself Conchitora.
Interesting. I did not know that was a thing.
I even used a few less, more storied paint pigments before.
Hmm.
That sounds interesting. Have to tell me about it sometime.
Sure.
Wonderful. Yes, if anything I do, at least especially need artists for such things. Have to make the trousseau very flamboyant. Especially for someone such as me.
At some point, I need to gather up with some people to actually discuss some of the ways that I can do that. I want to try to utilize illusions and teleporting in the puzzle game that I've been trying to set up.
I know illusions. I don't think I can teach you though.
Well, it's
Unless you
how
can
do I best put this?
blood magic.
Blood magic is not necessarily a practice I'm used to, unfortunately.
Yeah.
One word, but usually
However,
four is the
That's
perhaps things of a
unfortunately
more
kind-
runic nature. We
kind
need
of-
to, because we would need to apply illusions to places, not necessarily just immediate.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
kind
what
of
I've been trying to
the
set
only
up.
magic I can
but
do.
to be fair,
Well, it's not necessarily magic and everything else. I just want to theory craft and have fun making the ideas of the puzzle rooms and stuff.
I can see why people would think
Understood.
Hora is the name.
Sounds
I want it to be a little scary, but I want it to also be just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cryptic.
Well, whenever you
Of
wish to
course,
seek
it-
out the incense, let me know. I shall be over there.
We can have that conversation. We can have that conversation now if you wish.
Confrontation.
Very well.
Does make sense.
Sorry, not confrontation.
Spicy.
Three characters.
If you wish to make
Spicy.
it a
Oh
confrontation,
no.
you will lose, but...
And then Hora is the last one.
Mm, I'd always try.
Debate
But I
of the
prefer
season.
conversation. Oh, no, don't start.
Confusing.
Alas. I better have to go have that conversation then. I want to pet you, but I'll wait for you to be awake first.
She might wake up later.
Oh. Oh dear, so exhausted. Everyone is so exhausted today. It's quite
That's full of
frustrating.
energy.
At least in her case, it's from running around
I've
Thorndwell.
been focusing on my mana so long I forgot I was.
That is fair.
But
Then again, a lot of
Mysterious.
need more energy
Mysterious.
from.
a rather interesting breed here to them.
Good to see you.
Oh.
It's very
Oh.
nice.
Also, can you say just because I know
Big.
you like it, you want the last cookie?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. They're very good. Hmm.
There you go.
Hmm. Oh, so very good, Michael.
I what?
I'm glad.
Where shall we? Hmm.
Good to sit over there. No one seems to be, just wandering, so.
I haven't probably sit over there for a while.
True. You've been doing well?
It's okay.
Meanwhile, I was working the chem zones.
So,
When Kenshi's eyes did the green flashy glowy thing and like they just continued, I was like, has Kenshi been taken over by the master? Do we need to worry about opening the Eye of Harmony?
Holy shit, that's a deep cut.
How dare you know my plan?
Damn, girl.
How am I supposed to figure that out?
Have I missed anything interesting, Michael?
Interesting. Not particularly. People have just been enjoying each other's company, eating food. We got a couple of new people.
That's good.
Madame
Noticed
took them
face
behind.
I haven't seen before over there.
Yeah, there are a couple I haven't seen before. First time I met the Madame, I guess. I don't know what the proper way to address her is.
Mona. Or Gilbert.
Mona. I haven't met them yet, so that's interesting.
She's nice. As long as you're
Seems
nice
so.
to her.
Why would I be nice to her?
Some people
Oh yeah, the costs have been acting up.
I've been periodically walking around.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a project of mine.
Do you happen to have
I seem to be the only maid working right now outside of Shinobu.
think we wouldn't?
Not so
Hmm?
far.
Do you know who we are? Do you think if we had college quarters, we wouldn't be there? Really?
I mean, if you need extra help, I can go put mine on.
White man. Literally the first.
I don't think you're.
Simply-
Are you part of the maids? Like officially?
I help.
Oh.
I was part of one of the maid events.
I
So.
still don't know what that fucking is.
I know the core things, and now I can actually cook, so I can help with that.
Really
Oh.
strong, really fast cat that can
Well,
heal herself.
I don't know if I'm like. I'm not technically officially a part of any other place, but Echo has let me help
Remember what I
before,
said?
so I assume
you
I can still.
I can help track
Well-
it down.
well, it's not really an echo issue. It's more of all the Sinistes and Poltergeists. Again, not at anybody who isn't on the official list of maids.
Ah. I'm not sure if I'd be.
That's why
on
it took.
a
That's why it took so long for Jade, because Echo had to do the paperwork and then show it to the Poltergeists, so they understood that this person was allowed.
That's the part I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm officially on the list or not. That's a.
I wouldn't know. You can test it by walking in and seeing if all the plates attack you.
Well,
a significant difference.
technically I'd be fine. But I don't want the plates to get hurt.
Yeah, one uses a belt and one uses a phone.
One of the puppies, the tiny one, one is like this
I'm
big,
only teasing.
followed me into the kitchen, and then all of the cabinets started shaking, and then they snapped open, and all the cups and plates floated and chased them out of the room. They got very scared, but they were fine after a little bit.
I can imagine.
And then sometimes there are beetle boys.
As much as I would be fine, I don't want the plates to get damaged any more than they need to. So, maybe I'll wait until I can.
Technically, you can walk. Maybe you can walk in, and then if the cabinet starts shaking, you immediately leave.
Maybe.
That's the next thing I want
Maybe.
to
More metal heroes.
Yeah, flame pistol.
I don't know. I helped with a full-on maid event, but I think there were also people who weren't maids helping with the maid event. But I told Echo I would help with the maids.
Yeah.
But Echo didn't officially announce anything. So I don't know.
I'm out. You all stay well.
Good
Do
night.
you have access to the maid communications?
I don't know. I'm not very good with the devices.
Guys, I've never seen you right in there.
I'm not very good at the devices.
They're very cute.
need Eyes' help with it most of the time.
Hey, Joe.
But yeah.
Mm.
When'd you get there?
If you want, I can put in a message in maid comms and ask Echo directly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I may be
Yeah, well,
wearing
I don't
Yeah.
have
quite heavy equipment, but I'm quite
Okay.
trained in it from
Just let me know.
so I'm very, very used to it. I'll probably feel weird about it for a bit.
Yeah,
Probably.
understandable.
I'm keeping the knife with me. You'll never take away my
I guess if you end
Yes,
up
Nobu.
needing any help, then
Okay,
you can
yeah.
ask Echo if I'm
Hello.
on it or not.
Yeah, who said I wasn't gonna install the dimension?
Sadly, Echo has not been here today.
I mean,
No.
you can send a message.
What?
True.
If Echo's
I
away.
recently had intent these pockets on the front of my dress here, so I can.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you, Finley. Don't mind me. I'm just
Your voice is a
making
little
my rounds.
Your voice is a little interesting.
Voice got very, very
very,
You
very.
adjust your voice filter, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Funny space technology.
Man, I love it when I go to the helium dimension for a minute. Anyway.
Oh, dimensional.
There
Imagine.
you go. Good to see you, buddy.
Hello.
They screamed at the
Hey, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing alright. I'm just breezing through to do a quick security checkup, then I gotta head back to Montana.
It has nothing to do
all
with
right.
like
The only thing I would say is that
stabilizing
in that room over there,
dimensions.
two people are having a private conversation.
Yeah. It
Got it.
it makes
Okay.
things
Steer
weird.
clear of that.
it's
Oh,
entirely
Paparazzi's are back out. Is Mona
Yeah.
doing
There are a
okay?
couple.
Mona was
she
out
is
earlier.
part of
I
the
haven't been
person.
able to build like one.
She's
She's one of the
was-
two
Still
that's having a
technically out.
conversation at the moment.
Yeah.
I've only been able to build
From what I saw from comms, I can't imagine why she's busy. Don't know why.
and I can daisy chain them.
What? What happened? What
Being
happened?
sarcastic.
What happened in Con?
I was being that Mona got blew up in comms. Like
a lot of people asked her for romantic advice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mona got hit with several people doing the.
It's not something she had a
Nope.
problem with. It's just a lot of people
Yeah.
asked.
As far as transformations go.
The madame got hit with several. Can we talk for a moment?
Rider and all that other stuff.
All at once.
Ah, yes, those dreaded words.
Animalistic.
Not something I have to worry about.
Feral kind of transformations, not all those different poses and stuff.
I haven't actually checked it most of the day.
Yeah. So often you hear those three words,
Yeah.
and
Can we
well,
talk?
actually that's about five. You can we talk for a moment, and then then you don't see that person for a half an hour.
But yeah, like I guess some
I don't-
people turn into very.
I don't have that problem with Eyes. Eyes just picks me up.
They don't have the whole.
He wants to talk to me. He picks me up, and then
Transformation.
we talk.
That's understandable. I would say these days I actually do get that a lot myself.
Well, I think he probably sees me the same way that some of the people who just pick you up see you. Very light.
Yes, I suppose that is an apt comparison.
Small, light pickup.
I don't think I've weighed myself since I got into this body, but I can't imagine that I weigh a lot.
I mind my own business, and then poof.
And Kenshi's always been that height.
Sure. Sure. You're just finally coming down off your high.
I'm assuming this is not a actual issue by your tongue.
No, it's not. If I told him to stop, he would.
I certainly hope so.
Don't hype up, Burris. Hi there, buddy. How are you?
He's just very physically affectionate and so.
I see.
I understand.
Just his physical affection it tends to mostly end up with him picking me up. Mostly because I'm significantly smaller than him.
Right.
Oh.
I'd assume
I
most
don't
people who'd get
think you've
any
ever
kind of
met.
showing affection with me would do the same.
Probably not.
He's what?
Misleading tends to pick me up quite often.
I don't remember how tall he is in feet. But I come up like roughly to his hip. A little over, maybe.
Right, I can't help much there. My sense of scale is quite off ever since I got into this body.
What?
You're like close to my height, so that would be like
I think I'm
7-8 feet.
little shorter.
11 feet.
Somewhere around there.
Cause I'm like 5'5".
Somewhere around like 7 to 9 feet.
That is very big.
Well, he's an orc, so he's supposed to be big.
We just didn't go in with him.
What you been up to? Just hanging around?
I think he's 8 feet tall. I think so. I think. Yeah, I agree. Yeah? Man, I can't imagine a way that might not happen. I can't imagine a reason why that hasn't happened yet. You know, it's not sure.
Another one of the guardsmen at Redstone.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Oh, everyone seems
Welcome back,
fine thus
Sanjay.
far.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
She is still out. Like I said, sleeping.
Yeah, I expected it. Mm-hmm.
She tuckered herself out running around today.
Yes, we're gonna go make sure Echo
I
is
took her to
fine.
do errands.
Fair enough. Both of you have a good night.
Aw.
See you again soon.
What kind of errands?
Just the grocery shopping and everything.
If he needs food and he can't make it himself, I can make some food for him. Just let me know.
Well, for the moment, would you like to find a place to sit and talk?
Thank you.
Sure. Anything in particular?
Oh, nothing. I've just been kind of standing all day.
Ah, I see. Good night, Keisei.
Are you two heading out?
Good night, Wolfram.
Oh, good night, yes.
Night.
We're going to make sure that Echo is doing alright as well.
Where the fuck did he
Alright. Tell them I said hello.
No, if I'm not mistaken, that's a short-range teleporter.
Thank you again.
You too.
Finley.
Yep, I know.
Oh, yep, see, there he is.
Well, take me where we want to sit.
The easiest place for the baby would probably be over there by the little sofas. That way you don't have to climb up onto a chair.
I see.
Mm.
People in
Wanna come chat with us, Michael?
She just went invisible, kid.
And then
I
Your
mean,
pitch.
I walked
Sorry.
over here. Walked over here.
I mean, it's not that difficult. Lumino's 3 factories don't. I hate invisible people. Sorry.
Cheers, wherever you wish to sit. I'm going to be dragging the small one around for us.
I guess the big one's fine.
Oh, and Michael. When I get the facilities at the ranch done, I might also use those facilities to help train you a little bit more. One of your objectives was to be able to defend others, and that does come with a bit of more active training than anything else.
I can shoot fire.
That's very true. But you also need to know how to evade and defend. In good timing.
Magic training? I assume?
Yes.
He's teaching me magic.
Well, I've
that
more or less
and
already...
the book that talks in my mind. Both, technically.
Oh.
2 teachers.
For the most part, I'm a bit more passive and active than anything else at the moment. The book is probably going to be your main source of actual learning, in the relative term at least. At least for your more unique qualities of magic.
Well, it seems to run the gamut between being very specific, which is helpful, and then being very vague. And then when it's vague, it laughs at me.
Yeah, it's probably going to do that. It seems to like watching The Climb than anything else. Sometimes watching The Climb means...
It's just quiet today.
Hands on, hands off.
But I didn't realize you're sitting over there. I should probably shift in play to show back.
I'm aware of the etiquettes, but I choose to ignore them.
I'm also aware of the etiquettes, and I sometimes choose to ignore them.
I've
So
been
far,
ignoring
what you
them
have in your
for 300 years, maybe,
Probably.
since I was alive, and then dead.
24... 5 years? That's when I left home.
Plenty of time to rebel against rules, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them
Rebel,
are
get knocked down, rebel again.
fine. Some of them are questionable.
Right now, you have a really good starting portfolio. It's time to start to hone and properly utilize the portfolio you have, and then continue learning more.
Hello, Miss Lady.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I interrupting a conversation? I apologize.
No, just general conversation.
Ah, okay. How's Theon?
Might be a little better seated position.
How's the young one doing?
Taking a better seated position.
She's doing good. Just very sleepy.
That's very... that sounds about right, darling. By the way, it isn't a pressing matter, but you did see my comms message, yes?
No. I haven't been checking it today. I got a little busy.
You're fine, darling. You're fine, darling. I don't mind.
Someone has taken up more of my time.
I wish to join your department whenever you can get to it at your leisure. I would appreciate it.
If you can just send me your portfolio, I'll look it over, and it's a probable yes.
Understood.
As long as you have a basic
I work-
concept of whatever medium you're going for.
Yes, I do stitch work and tailoring,
That might be
which is
helpful.
one of my. Indeed, I'm also well. It's a hobby of mine. Of course, alchemy is my main thing. But
Just
you know,
because you don't make money off of it does not mean that it's not good.
that's fair,
You
dear.
can be very skilled
But yes,
in hobbies. Writing is technically
true.
my
Cooking
hobby.
was considered.
I don't make
You
money
know,
off of it.
it to
Cooking
some
was
degree,
considered under your
actually,
department. I would have joined yours.
your practice and your hobby is honestly sometimes better than your work because you have a genuine intake of interest.
my two favorite hobbies are well, actually, I have three of them. I play the cello, so that's just for personal entertainment more than anything. I make my own clothing, so tailoring, and the final one. Gods, I've forgotten. I hate this curse. It drives me up the wall. I don't have it anymore, but the memory effect that was caused by it is still present. Gardening work.
Being older, not immortal, but long living gives a lot of time for hobbies. So I know several crafts. And when I was alive, I was forced to learn a few, so I know a lot.
Hey, mischievous.
That was the cello for me. I was born in
I thought there was a
1650,
second.
Hi, mischievous.
so
Come and join us if you wish.
Pokemon have a very particular smell.
for me, I've been around since the 1650s, so I've had more than enough time to pick up a fair bit of hobbies. That reminds me, does any department use the solarium out back, the greenhouse?
I'm
I
not
imagine
really
it's
sure.
quite dangerous
You'd
to
have
go
to ask Mona.
I did hear that it
I
had
am
some dangerous hazards within.
trying to work with.
Heading out for the night. Have a good one, everyone.
Good night, Mona.
Good night,
Good
Mona.
night.
Take care, darling.
Good night. Nice meeting you.
It was very nice meeting
Oh,
you as well.
but Mona,
Yes?
at some point, I'd like you to come and check out my garden. I've been
I would
working
love
on
to
it.
do so.
Actually, they did actually have a question earlier. They were wondering if at any point they could try to use the greenhouse out the back.
Oh, you can most certainly try. It comes with some complications. The blood vein vine has a tendency to choke out anything else.
I have
I've
I
noticed.
have warned of some of the more dangerous element, at least that there was one.
I was wondering if I could possibly try to use it for growing guild alchemy ingredients, perhaps to help Leaky if he needs the help. But we'll
Of course.
see. We'll get around to
If
it.
you manage to successfully tame the area, then by all means. I just warn you that it will not be a simple endeavor.
Not many things are in life, I've come to
Often?
discover.
Alas.
I'm now going to take Isa's job.
Have a lovely night, dearie. Sorry.
Go, Mona. Go. Run.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Fly.
Mona Soda, goodbye.
I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Oh, right. Hobbies. I actually used to make knickknacks and jewelry. Still do sometimes.
I haven't experimented with that yet.
Yeah.
I know sewing, cross stitch, embroidery generally, sewing. I said sewing, I think. I know how to
sewing as well.
play the pianoforte. Riding. I know how to ride a horse.
Oh, right. In case you want to. Do you want to know pad and pad in case you want to answer anything or talk about anything of a subject?
A lot more.
Mr. Smith?
Flower arranging. I know that too.
It's gonna set it down for them. Do you have any hobbies? Or have any
That was an
interest in life?
old thing.
Mr.
Flower
Yes.
arranging? I'm old.
I know. I am.
Anything in particular? You're right.
I was trying to
I think many people
take care
still
of the
use a
household.
pianoforte either.
Oh, she was so sleepy for a second there. She was like sitting really like.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back when I first wandered around, I've always wanted to try to do what everyone else seemed to be doing at the time, adventuring, going on different different voyages, inspired by the Misty Shore. It made me want to make knickknacks or make things that could help them. When I was a kid, actually, I tried to make toy weapons and such as that.
They're
to
very
help,
good
you know,
boys.
for
These used to
practice
be very
dummies
good
and stuff
boys.
like that.
It's
Kind of different how my perspective changes on how adventure was growing up.
I never really wanted to adventure so much. Not so much in that way. There was a time I wanted to travel the world, but that was a long time ago.
Well, seeing how adventure seemed to have affected a lot of my friends, it made me rethink about how I approached adventure. My love for it didn't lessen, but I started to recognize some unhealthy traits in a lot of my friends frequently
It can be
because of certain
dangerous.
aspects of it. Relatively, a lot of the danger seems to stem from their own lack of self-care. That's the worst part. You involve yourself in so much that sometimes it just overwhelms. Saw it a lot in Ebb and Flow.
Mr. Vess.
Well,
How about this?
I'm sure someone will wander and not during the correct hours.
Oh.
Then you'll get to.
If it's something of a fun thing for you, I do have a couple of my Pokemon who don't mind a fun game or two. How about I bring some of them over, and they can wander the manor, and we'll make a game out of. If you can spook or surprise them, with their permission, of course.
And how
Although
actual
I will have
adventuring
them
ended
imply
up
a
affecting
save
it.
word for when they get too spooked or when they're done with the game. Okay.
Mischievous.
Edalyn in particular loves horror games. Mostly things with lore, but still likes it.
Yes!
Yes!
Finally! Sorry.
Huh?
I'm very excited that I may get to use the greenhouse to grow ingredients for the guild. That makes me incredibly happy.
That was a
good.
delayed
Nice.
response.
I've been fangirling for the
I
past
see.
13 minutes.
It's not delayed, it's just extended.
Yes. So I haven't seen a Victorian era greenhouse, well, solarium, in so long.
If you want to see another one, My old estate has one too. Though it's in probably an even worse state than this one.
That's fine.
All the more reason that someone can
That's
come
kind of
around,
the
in my
problem.
opinion. Ah.
My
Well, explain.
from my history lessons.
Asbestos, lead, mercury,
Yep.
Oh.
asbestos,
Also
arsenic.
arsenic.
Yeah.
From specifically the color green.
Wait,
Is there a lot of green in your house?
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. Oh, yes, that's right. They used to put a lot of arsenic in green paint back in the day. Yes. Food, everything that was green probably
Books.
had arsenic in it and lead.
Do you think that there's a way to help cover it from it?
That reminds me. Here's a tip to the wise, to all of you. Oh, you know this already, but I'm telling these two because they're younger. When you go to any thrift store, or if you go to a yard sale, take an ultraviolet light with you if you try to buy glassware, because it might have uranium in it.
Particularly anything that looks slightly green, but it can happen to anything that's not green too. Oh, and don't buy red plates because some of them are also uranium red, which are even worse than the glassware.
Finley, you're an absolute joy to have around. But alongside Murder, not many people from my time know this. It's so depressing sometimes.
I mean, those aren't even the uranium's not necessarily from my time, at least, not my living time, but afterwards, yes.
This may be a bit of course, it's never polite to ask anyone their age, but do you know what era were you alive in?
The
If you don't mind me asking. Oh, really? I was born before the Elizabethan era, if I remember correctly. 1650. I can't remember what era that was offhand, unfortunately. Oh, that's going to kill me. I'm going to have to ask Constance.
I'll expect a full caps message later, once you remember what it is.
I won't do that to you, not unless you want it.
I meant in the
I'm a
comms, but yes.
Oh, right.
Hi, Dave!
I'm a very long-winded individual, I've come to find out, so I try to keep my...
Oh.
Mischievous Miss? Mischievous?
I think I have an idea of how you can find out.
Oh?
Oh, right, they've been here for a long time, too. Yes. The library. I could just walk 50 feet. Yes, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Bye.
I'm still trying to solve Mona's little puzzle.
I was actually I forgot. I was gonna ask if I can read in the library.
You can. You just have to ask the books before reading. I've been trying to find the history of this very manor, actually. But it seems
What's
like
funny
there's
is
been a couple
I
of
would do that
puzzles to
anyway
solve
when I was a kid.
You seem to, if I remember correctly, enjoy a good book.
I can't
Has there
imagine
been any
how
particular
you could figure
favorites?
that out.
Uh-huh.
Modern or old?
Old, if I'm being honest. The more the
Pride and
history and the more attachment to it, the more interested I am.
Pride and Prejudice.
Oh.
That's one of my favorites. And Frankenstein.
I used to
Yes,
like.
it was one of the first stories I was ever told.
I used to like foreign adventure books.
Mischievous. This?
Ah. No reading for you then.
Mr. Vis.
Only adventure?
Nope, Mr. Vis.
The place where I'm from, I think you're from like a standard place, so the gender roles are flipped. So when I would get foreign adventure books, they had male protagonists, which is very hard to come by.
I understand. Kind of. I'm. Apparently, it's not extremely clear. But I didn't always look the way that I do. Not on the outside. I was
Mr. Vis.
raised with a female general.
Mr. Vis.
Canopus is a
Yeah, that's true.
very open
Fair.
place, and there are a lot of body mods and a lot of very much free healthcare. So everyone is the gender that they want to be, or don't want to be.
That was not true for my alive existence, but it is now.
I'm glad you made it to where you want to be.
Ivanka helped a lot with that. But probably
I'm
one of
listening.
the better things to come out of the vampirism. She's a friend of mine.
Interregnum era.
Hello, Miss Lane.
It's the interregnum era. It was the era between reigns in the British monarchy.
Ah.
Interesting.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't. That is very old history for me.
We have.
It's very old history here.
We believe it or not. Yes. We believe it or not. We had.
What is the year here?
A number.
Hey, Jaden.
24.
How are you
That
doing?
number.
Take a seat.
What did you say?
Yeah, I'm alright. I was actually about to head out.
Where I'm from,
I'm kinda
it's
tired.
3,000.
Later.
100 and something.
I think I'm gonna call it a night myself.
Good night, Jaden.
Has she been asleep the whole time?
Pretty much.
Good night, Jaden.
She was almost awake for a little bit.
She's so adorable.
Take this room and
She's
put
a
it
good
in your
sleeper.
cupboard. The one that has been shielded.
Oh, it makes me a little worried she's gonna end up
Okay.
waking up during the night.
It's so I can teleport food in.
We'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
Gotcha.
Has she started on solid food yet, or is she still on the berries and milk?
Somewhat solid.
Yeah.
In that case, my
Berries
one of
are
the
still
cabinets is
somewhat
chocolate.
soft, but
Yeah.
they're not
If
hard.
you wanted to try her with some meat, there are some lamb shakes in the kitchen.
I don't know.
Also
when she's
handballs.
allowed to have meat.
Let me take a look, actually. Just give me a second.
Oh, we
After
have
the
an angry
2-week margin.
Mimikyu at our place.
So, a little longer.
Priscilla and Seraphine are on a diet, and neither of them are happy about it.
Aw.
Are you going to learn prestidigitation?
I'm thinking about it. My only concern there is what happens when someone else gives them food and it doesn't taste what they're used to for me. That's my only concern there. I mean, I have other uses for prestidigitation, so I might invest in learning it.
What do they like to eat, specifically?
Priscilla likes sweet things, Seraphina likes salty things.
Okay. Question for you.
I gave Roland a teleportation room.
How sweet?
Place inside
Are
of
they
a
okay
box.
with lightly sweet things? Or does it need to be like transient sugar?
She would eat a bag of sugar by itself if she could. In fact, she has tried to eat an entire bag of sugar. I had to physically pry it away from her.
I would.
Prying things away from a hungry mimikyu is a task.
So.
Hmm?
I'm gonna head back to my apartment.
What? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move
Mr.
around and ask how many people are still up to hang around. I may actually begin to close you very soon.
Ow.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Please be
You
careful.
okay, Finley?
Yep.
You okay, fourth dimensionally? Alright.
I'm fine. Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna go now.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe.
I'll see y'all later.
Ow. Ow. Fuck. My hand. What the fuck? That hurt. That shit hurt. It did. On my desk. Pick up. And put down. I hit my desk.
Oh, tonight thankfully wasn't too hectic.
Pretty quiet today.
Ow. And hit my hand.
Okay, what did you walk into? Because that
I
sounded
hit
solid.
my hand on the desk.
Oh
I hit my hand on the desk and it was like, achoo!
Are you okay?
I hit my hand on the desk.
Yeah, that was a meaty skunk.
Yeah.
That was a big thug.
Yeah.
That was a heavy.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It hurted it.
Also, I found.
I think I've got a bruise.
Also,
Mm.
somebody you weren't here for it, but when I came in, so many people complimented the model.
Everyone was like, "That looks so good."
So
it's very cute.
So I did a double take both in and out of character.
Yes. Michael cute.
This is
behind.
This is James just like, yeah, from behind. James just like, who's the girl? And then he got to look at the face. I'm like, oh wait, that's Michael.
How doing, Rose?
I'm alright.
It's hilarious.
Good seeing you.
I found myself doing this now with this outfit. This gesture.
Mm-hmm.
Just my hands resting.
Wrist on the skirt.
Wait, is this the new Artemis?
You okay?
My hand hurts.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Were your hands running out of battery? Is that why you like quickly exited?
I'm just tired.
Did you get a headache?
I'm tired.
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
The eeps. They sink in.
Guess whose cyberdeck it is?
Hello.
I wonder why she has a liking towards this one. I wonder why.
Doobie 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 doobie.
I'm waiting. I'm pausing. I'm pausing. I'm waiting. It's cute for some reason for me.
Johnny Silverhand?
Oh, it's the freaking worm thing. Oh, I don't know why this one takes so long for me to load sometimes.
That fucking hit me, bitch. I'm trying to snipe someone.
I'm not hitting you. I'm pooping your ass.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I need to try and find somebody who could make a new model for me.
I don't know either. It's
For some reason,
Worm.
Worm.
Also,
Worm.
also Ribbo.
Reset. Reset.
Like Michael and Finley talked for like a little bit, and then there's still a realization of how much they actually have in common. It's like,
Finally.
oh yeah, I did that too.
After so
I
long.
did this too. Yeah, that happened.
So many years. Oh, what happened? Derek, no!
Remember what era she
How dare
was
you?
in.
Get fucking sniped, bitch!
I fucking dare you. I can't believe. I'm gonna do this now. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, tickle. Ha
Yeah.
Get tickled. Get tickled.
There's so many books we have everything.
Chippy, chippy, chappa,
Now
chappa,
we gotta
dooby,
plan a
dooby,
time
dabba,
on dragging
dabba.
you all into a Discord group.
Dooby, 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 boom, boom, boom. Chippy, chippy, chappa, chappa, dooby, dooby, dabba, dabba.
I'm moving across.
More than likely a few days after.
Look at the worm go! Look at the worm go! Look at it go! Look at it go!
Yeah. Fridays I'm usually available. I say usually.
Oh yeah.
It depends on how
that is some
early
very
it is.
fine model work you did for the
Generally, anytime
Michael
after
made.
8 Central on a Friday, I'm free.
Michael.
Saturdays, I'm not available at all.
I wore a skirt for like 10 minutes, and my hands just did this. That's what it did.
Yeah.
You just subconsciously did it.
What's the plan?
Yep. I noticed it. I was like, okay, that's a thing now. I'm doing this
Sorry,
now.
I did
I
actually
saw you doing
block
it. I just
for
wasn't
us.
say anything. I
Warm
just
up.
thought to myself, he's committing to the bit. I didn't
you
see
didn't.
he was reading.
I
My
actually did
phone
not
was
mean to
going
cock
off.
block.
Well,
Not for
It
a
was so
solid.
funny.
It was more of a cuddle block, but yeah.
It was a cuddle block.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
I like
man.
Finley.
fucking ran me, fucking
Also,
because
if you,
I didn't
Okay.
are you going to get off VR soon?
I'm
I
gonna.
am getting off.
I think I'm gonna
soon,
end
depending if there's nothing else anybody.
because I want to play some Final
To
Fantasy.
talk about your Pathfinder character, but in VR. So just do it like now, so
Okay.
so we can just get it out of the
When
way.
do we have to
Schedule.
raid? Does anybody know anyone who's streaming right now?
Yeah, after we close the live, I can go. We can go like a world. You can explain your character concept. I can give you
Also, I need
advice.
to make a Discord group for the people going to the dinner.
Yeah.
It's gonna be plenty of time ahead of time, so people can make the plan around it.
Bitch.
Planning some shenanigans.
Bitch.
Who is Sante specifically inviting? Because you only can invite one.
He asked her. Well, he asked her how many people she would allow, and she wanted to give a number. So far, it is eyes. He is bringing eyes to this one. So he relies more on eyes for the more emotional and understanding in terms of things like this, like the more relationship-based things. He supports eyes on.
You should be streaming Inkwalker.
So it'd be eyes, Mona. It's definitely gonna be Jaden as well. There's gonna be two people coming from Ellie's side. That'd be actually her aunt. You know,
Her username's very easy to type. I'm gonna go with
and potentially Kisei wanted to try to come.
My hand
so we're
hurts.
gonna see about that because her number was 8.
Okay.
So that's 7 people. So.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Dungeons and Dragons. We have the continuation of last session. Very exciting. Very exciting. We're gonna see what happened with Bakul. Poggers! I'm excited. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye.